Welcome to another video and episode on my Arduino MegaADK for Android, but without Android, but with some fischertechnik, mechatronics and other stuff. And it is supposed to control fischertechnik and the electronics. However, that is not working. After a long time working with this, all with the circuits, like RC circuits, with a button to run mechatronics, flash light, a voltage divider for this phototransistor, an LED, and to see that yet has to work, a button for a red LED and a pot meter connected to the Arduino to control the speed of this one. And suddenly everything goes wrong. Completely wrong. Why? I don't know. The most astonishing fact is that for some reason the pulse modulation is no longer pulse modulation, although it works that way. When you look at the output, the port numbers are value numbers, and that is not good, not in the case of Arduino. So port 6 becomes value 6, and thus an assignment that goes from right to left, well, it still goes from right to left, but it's not being assigned a different value during the program, which is supposed to happen. So you can see this one burning and then going 2 seconds on, 2 seconds off. This one, mind this small LED, I gave it a small flash, and that's about it. And the question is still, why are these things happening? If you have seen the previous episodes, then the motor and propeller that I still have to put in place, by the way, which is not connected yet, that stopped working, because when I pressed this button, it worked, and it does no longer. Certainly not now, but until a few episodes ago it stopped. So where to go? That's a very good question. Is it broken? Well, in a sense it is broken, although I doubt the hardware is broken. I've started a new program which behaves more or less the same, but high is high, low is low. Like here, as you will see in the screencast, this works as well, but when I look at the pulse modulation values, which there should be, there's something odd there. So other than blinking LEDs, I can't show you anything else, but let's try to debug something. So let's go to the VNC screencast. And so here you can see everything from a different angle on this monitor. Well, monitor, camera angle. Oscilloscope, of course, which is in this case depicting light. depicting the 2 seconds LED. This one is showing the voltage over a resistor which is connected to a capacitor. This one. So when I now press this button, what happens? Nothing happens because it's still the same, and it remains the same. Now it is connected to the yellow wire, which is in turn connected to port 3. What does oh wait, is that port 3? Yeah, it is port 3. So that would mean that it doesn't do a thing. I have unlocked out pin 2. Is it out pin 2? No, it is out pin 3. Then what am I doing? That's a very good one. Out pin 2 is 2. But looking here, it's a bit strange, because that is 3 where it is connected to. And this one is connected to RC circuit and button and LED. To a 5, not a 5000. And in this case it doesn't do a thing. When I go here and see, this is most wait, yeah, it is 2. This wire is not connected properly. That explains. Now I have to look whether everything is still connected. No, it's not. So I have to take this wire and put it in 2 again. Now it is connected again. So that is good. And 5. So let's review. Pin 6 is doing what exactly? Connected to that 2 seconds off, 2 seconds on, 2 seconds off one. So that is alright. But still, this puzzled me, because on the other Mega board, Mega 2560, it just works. A reset I did, and a reset can be said, okay, just load another program on it, which I did, and that didn't change a thing. Now the weird thing is also that I should get pulse modulation with this one. Now this is the maximum value, so if I diminish this one, then I should get a nice pulse modulation with it. So let me do that. I change this one to 256 is maximum for 2 to the power 8. 2 to the power 4 is 16. And then I should get here, if I'm completely right, yes. Actually no, because this probe is connected to the wrong side of the resistor. It should be connected here, because this end where it is connected now is directly connected to the wire and not through the resistor. So this should be better. And then 16. You don't see something here now. Let me change to say 100 milliseconds. Now you see the change for the blue one as well. Yes. Always nice to see an actual change in value happen. So now I want to see something happen here as well. So let's upload. What happens here? And still, oh, look at here, look here. This has changed dramatically. So now this is a very different pulse width. So that works. This most definitely works. I am going to change this, although you don't see it happen here. Analog out pin 2 is not 16, it is 2, like this is an assignment. But here this definitely works. Let me change this to 32. And look what happens. This is different. 64 then. The upper side must be twice as long. Yes, look at what happens. Although it is not very nice, because this line should end where this line ends, and that is not happening. So let's go to 4. And look at this. Yeah, I'm still for AVR C. Let's change that to pulse. Although it doesn't really matter because I'm not doing anything pulse wise. Although this looks different. This looks, oh yeah, this looks way better. Way better. So going to 8. And look at this. So going to 64. Then the upper line should become twice as long. Yeah, I have to go for time base very different one. So now this looks much more like pulse width modulation. So this means that despite this error, this problem here, which is still clearly shown here, with analog output value pin 2 is 2, that the pulse modulation still works. Which brings the question, would the motor still work? So the question is, yeah, so I will connect the motor and see whatever happens. Alright, so now I have reconnected this motor to this, which is connected to this LED. Reconnected, I hope, to pin 3. So actually looking at the schematics. Motor, yeah, resistor to power to ground and LED, and this motor with propeller. And all the rest, for now, forget it. So what do I need to do? Analog out pin 2. That is where I am going now. And this is then LED, which is, by the way, which LED? 4, okay, 4 it is. Oh, which one is this one? Okay, 3 it is. LED 3. I'm okay with that. But this is LED 4 plus motor plus propeller. But not 2, no, this is 3. The adjacent one. This also means that I have to define a pulse width. So first of all, I am going to copy this . 3, 3 and 3, but which value? Let's, yeah, that would make 125, 128, yeah, half. So that's 128 would be half period, and certainly able to run the motor, although in the last time before the disaster happened, I had to either disconnect the motor or disconnect the LED to let any of the two work. So now I'm very curious what's going to happen. Let's see. Three is 3. No surprise there. But there's another thing that is not very surprising. Neither of them works. So this one should be working and this one should be working, and neither of them does. So I feel bound to reconnect this one. Alright, how about now? Well, I put a probe on it. That will be the purple probe. Does it do anything at all? So here goes a probe right here. Ouch. See whatever happens. See what happens. Hardly anything. And also, where's my pulse width modulation gone? Where's my pulse width modulation on this one gone? That's no good. Oh, look at that. I saw a flash here. Okay. What to do about that one? This one is digital, this one is analog, and that one is analog. Okay, let me disable pin 3 and see if the yellow pulse width modulation returns. This is not good. Go. Well, it stays away. Why does it stay away? It is connected. Oh, there it goes. Right, I have it back. So let's uncomment it. Go. Right. And now I would like to see. A pulse width modulation right here. And as far as I can see, that is not really happening. Which is port 3. Okay, so if I don't see it here, do I see it on the other end of the line? Which is where it leaves the port. Nope. No such thing. Or if I take this probe and I put it somewhere else. Okay, this means that the probe is right, but certainly that the port doesn't do a thing. That's not nice. That is not nice at all. Or what happens when I do it analog? Although that shouldn't matter. But let's try anyway. A quick change. So command, and this one goes here for a moment. Then I would have to change this to digital out. You go out, and this makes 3, 3 and 3. So now I should see something like this up here. But will it? Let's see. This means I have a problem. Or do I have a problem? If I... Oh, look at this. I disconnect the motor and the LED starts working. And you can see that here as well. So if I now disconnect or disable this one, reconnect this, and do it here vice versa, go. Right, and a lower speed like 32, lower value that is. And this is strange because I'm getting a value like this while I expect to get pulses modulation and not a solid value. So this is a bit strange. Alright, so starting towards the end, or going to the end anyway. Some things work, and to my big surprise, apparently port 3 is no longer very good. It is connected, that's a good sign, but when I look at the LED versus the motor, I'm inclined to reconnect the motor for a moment. Let me see if I can do that without damaging too much things. Alright, disconnect the LED. And then there is something strange going on that I will show you. Look at the image of the oscilloscope, this one. When I move the motor blades, this is happening with the line. While I expect something like this, I get this, and that's not good. So back to this one, which is supposed to be something like here, and then disconnect this one. So this kind of works and that kind of does not work. Or I must have wired the motor wrong, which is also possible. But anyway, this proves that the port in itself is not wrong. And this one still works. That one works. So one step further. Not pleased with the oscilloscope image. Not at all pleased. Also, you can see that the line is now right here and now not there. So whatever is happening, I don't know. We'll try to find out for the next episode. So, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment if you like. Much appreciated. You can also follow me on Twitter. Please retweet, like and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like and leave a comment. Please show your support by by donation, small, large, whatever. More information on how to donate at the start of this video or on my website. You can also choose to become a patron and have your name mentioned as a supporter. And again, more information on my website. And your name will be mentioned either on my website or with my videos. And or, depending on your pledge. And this is certainly going to be continued. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.